gardens of the old ancestral home. Young Maya darted between gnarled trees and towering hedges, her laughter mingling with the rustling of leaves. She was playing hide-and-seek with her cousins, a joyful chorus of giggles filling the night air. The crumbling stone wall at the garden's edge seemed a perfect hiding spot, a forgotten corner draped in ivy and shadows. As she crouched, giggling at her cleverness, Maya's smile froze. A sound, unlike anything she had ever heard, shattered the tranquility. A chilling rustle, like dry leaves skittering across stone, mixed with an unsettling, clicking sound. Peeking through the gaps in the wall, her breath caught in her throat, Maya witnessed something truly terrifying. Emerging from the shadows was a creature unlike anything she had ever imagined. A grotesque werewolf, its legs bent at unnatural angles, and its eyes burning with an eerie, fiery glow, reflected the moonlight. It moved with a dreadful fluidity, sniffing the air as if searching for something or someone. Maya stifled a gasp, her heart pounding like a drum against her ribs. Whispering to herself, she uttered the forbidden word, Sigbin. The name, spoken only in hushed tones by elders, had always been dismissed as myth, a creature from Filipino folklore that fed on shadows and life itself. But now she knew the legends were true, the legend of the Sigbin. The elders whispered tales of a shapeshifter, a creature that could mimic the form of any animal, a stray dog, a frog, even a bird. But under the cloak of darkness, it revealed its true, monstrous form. Drawn to the shadows of the dying, it drained their life force, leaving behind only whispers and grief. The Sigbin, they said, haunted the edges of civilization, where light and shadow danced a perilous game. After her chilling encounter, Maya remained silent. Fear of ridicule and disbelief kept her from sharing what she had witnessed. But something had changed. The once familiar house seemed cloaked in unease. Shadows stretched unnaturally long, and the cold, damp air carried an inexplicable weight. Whispers, too faint to understand but too persistent to ignore, seemed to emanate from the very walls. Curiosity and dread gnawed at her. Maya, ever the inquisitive one, decided to investigate. She ventured into the forgotten corners of the ancestral home, discovering hidden passages and rooms that hadn't seen sunlight in decades. In one dusty attic, she found a tattered diary belonging to a girl named Amara, who had lived in the house many years ago. Amara's writings were filled with fear, describing strange sightings and unexplained events. The final entry spoke of a creature lurking in the garden. The next day, Amara had vanished without a trace. Among the yellowed pages of books and faded photographs, Maya unearthed fragments of knowledge about the Sigbin. A chilling pattern emerged. Each sighting was linked to tragedy and loss. The creature wasn't just a predator, it was a parasite, feeding on the despair of its victims. The more Maya uncovered, the more relentless the Sigbin became. It manipulated shadows, creating illusions that blurred the line between reality and nightmare. Maya's reflection moved independently in mirrors. Silhouettes flickered in empty doorways. The creature was no longer content with lurking in the periphery. It was hunting her, but Maya refused to succumb to fear. Through her research, she pieced together the creature's weaknesses. The Sigbin, she learned, could be destroyed by fire, a purifying force that severed its connection to the darkness it thrived on. Armed with this knowledge, she prepared for the ultimate confrontation. The stormy night provided the perfect stage for their clash. Thunder rumbled as Maya lured the Sigbin into the heart of the house, a grand hall filled with brittle wooden furniture and oil lamps. The creature followed, its grotesque form slipping through the shadows with predatory grace. Maya's hands trembled as she struck a match, igniting a circle of oil she had poured earlier. Flames roared to life, trapping the Sigbin within. It thrashed and screamed, its unearthly cries echoing through the house. The fire consumed it, reducing the creature to ash. As the flames died, the oppressive weight lifted, and the house seemed to breathe again. With the Sigbin vanquished, the ancestral home was cleansed of its dark presence. The once haunted halls now stood quiet, bathed in the warm light of dawn. Maya emerged forever changed by her ordeal. She had faced her fears and uncovered the truths buried within her family's past. The legend of the Sigbin would live on, but now it was a story of resilience and courage. As Maya gazed at the rising sun, she realized that even the darkest shadows could be conquered by the smallest spark of light. After